Hello crafters, this is Gareth from G's Creations and welcome to my video in this Halloween for Kids kind of YouTube hop. There's 7 of us. It started off on Monday with May Made It, and then Tuesday it was Stacey Williams. Wednesday it was Tracy from Gift Basket Appeal. Today is myself. Tomorrow, Friday, it is Lisa from LJ Creations. Saturday, it's Sam Helms, Simply Sam. And Sunday, it is Jane Killen from The Grumpy Old Crafter. Now, the whole idea of this particular hop was craft ideas for kiddies that they can do with you or on their own. Ideally without the use of glue, but obviously there are some crafts that need it, like May's on Monday, which was fantastic, by the way. All of the ones I've seen so far have been fantastic. I'm filming this on Tuesday, so all I've seen is May's and Trace and not Lisa and Stacey's, so I don't know what the other ladies have done. I'm going to be doing a kind of mummy candle stand funny picture thing that you can do with your children. All you're going to need are some pictures of your child. These are just some free images that I got offline. You will need whatever kind of toilet roll or kitchen roll or any kind of tube, cardboard tube that you have in your stash. You'll need some vintage photo spray stain, and I'm using these crepe bandages. You could use toilet paper, you could use crepe paper, just use what you've got in your stash really. There's nothing on this particular project that is unsafe for a child to do. If you don't have crepe bandage or toilet paper, if you just cut it to the appropriate size, I'm just going to unravel this and then just cut it in half and cut it all the way in half down the whole length of it, till I end up with 2 lengths that are the same length and roughly the same width. I'm just going to finish unraveling it. I'm going to put it in this plastic tub, which was a tub I kept from last Christmas. That's what I use when I'm just doing spray painting and things. I just stick the item in and spray it. It keeps it contained and slightly more tidy. So I'm going to pop that in there. You can ask your child to cut these, or you can do them yourself. You know, there's plenty of child safety scissors out there that you can buy. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spray using the vintage photo distress ink. I'm going to spray, and I'm going to use a pair of scissors that I no longer use, or the pair of scissors that I use for this, and I'm going to simply get all that ink covered on these crepe bandages. And you could, as I said, you could do the same thing with some white material or some crepe paper or even some tissue paper. So I'm going to put that to one side. I'm going to cut out this little chap here because his eyes are all big and bulgy, so fantastic for a mummy kind of look. So if you've got children, it'd be great for you to print off some images of them doing some silly faces. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me just find, have I got any more? Just like this. I'm going to use this toilet roll tube and some double-sided tape, and I am going to adhere this picture to the tape. Now, in the examples that I've got here to my left hand side, I've used hot glue to give them the kind of candle look. Now, it's entirely up to you if you choose to do that. If you are going to do that, then I recommend that you do that and not your child. And as Stacey quite correctly said, you know, when it comes to crafting in children, there is no wrong. My nephew is an avid crafter, which I'm extremely pleased about. One of my sister Kelly's little ones, it's the second youngest, and he loves to craft. If you're watching, Sean, Kelly, Michael, Daniel, Lulu, I say hello. So using the double-sided tape, sorry, let me go back to the hot glue. As you can see, I've done it so it looked like it was candle wax, and then you can put like a faux candle in the top like I did on this one. But as I'm trying to do these where there's no hot glue used, I'm not going to show you that, but it's quite easily done. There's quite a few tutorials on YouTube where it shows you how to do the faux candle effect. In fact, one of my friends on Facebook and on YouTube, Michelle, and I think it's Shell Bear Creations or Shell Bear something. Sorry, Michelle, I can't remember your correct name of your channel. I put a link of the video she done recently, and she made some faux candles out of toilet tubes. So I'll link that video below for you, as well as all the video playlist for this particular hop, and links and names for all the participants. So I've got the picture on there, I've got the double-sided tape on there, and all I'm going to do now is I'm going to wrap this now aged in distress mummy wrapping. I am going to wrap it around this very cute, I suppose in essence it's a picture frame, isn't it? I just think it's a really cute, silly idea, ideal for this time of whimsical season. So I'm just going to wrap it around, and you can be as neat and precise as you want. But as I say, crafting is about having fun, not being scared to try things. If you don't like it, undo it, try something else. There's no wrongs when it comes to crafting. It's about having fun. And I think as crafters we all know that. So I'm just going to I'm going to go all the way around. Might cover the boy's mouth a bit. Or girl, I don't know what it is because I just got these online. Just so that the eyes are showing. And you can cover as much of the picture as you like, or as little of the picture as you like. That's entirely your choice. Entirely your choice. There we go. Almost finished. Now, depending on how much you want, you could cut some off so you're not using it all, and use it on another one. What is it? Where's that dangly bit? I want to take that off. Now, just using my art glitter glue, and these are the new stainless steel pins that I've got for my store. I was selling them in a pack of 4. They don't fit into the silver part because they're too thick, but they do fit into the main tube. So depending on how you use it, you've got a stainless steel pin for both usage. So I'm just going to dab a bit of art glitter glue here. Just hold that down. And there he is peeking through. And these will look lovely on a, if you're having a party. How cool would these look? I'm going to do one more with you. I'm going to see if I can cut this one down because it's a bit too long. So I'm going to just cut this one down and cut out another picture. These are very quick and simple, but they're fun. Get your child to make some silly faces, take the photo, print it off, and then they can have fun with the spray. And if you don't have any of the antique distress sprays, use cold tea, use coffee. Wait for it to cool down. Get them to get their hands in and squish it. There's half term coming up in the UK. Actually, we break up this Friday. This would be a great little thing to do while your child is on holiday. And like I say, especially if you've got a Halloween party, you can use these as like a table centerpiece. And I'm just willy-nilly putting double-sided tape. Someone asked me the other day what willy-nilly meant. It just means here, there and everywhere, randomly. take off the backing of the double-sided tape. Get the other one. So, this is in 2 pieces because obviously I cut that crepe bandage in half. Start at the bottom, and I always start with the frayed fringe bit at the bottom. I just think it gives it a better look, and just work your way around the toilet tube. What are you doing for Halloween? If you can let me know in the comments what you have planned for Halloween. Because obviously Halloween is this weekend. It is this weekend, isn't it? Or is it next weekend? No, it's next weekend. So just let me know what you're doing. It'd be interesting to find out what you have planned. It's always nice to... There we go. It's always nice to find out what you ladies and gents are up to. I don't want to cover it. Oh, don't want to cover his face. There we go. And just go round and round. And the only tiny bit of glue that I'm using is right at the end. Just to stick the final part on. There you go. So as I say, you can either leave them like this, so they're like that. Actually, I want that to come down. I want his face to show a bit. Or you can do them so they look a bit more like candles. So there you go. That's my craft for this particular hop. So please head over tomorrow and watch LJ Creations, and then on Saturday Simply Sam, and then the Grumpy Old Crafter. I'll have a playlist of all the videos that are currently uploaded, and then as they are uploaded I'll add them to them. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Take care now. Bye bye.